Hi guys, this is a video to help you set up a blog on WordPress, which is one of your two options for English 3043. You want to navigate your way to WordPress, all one word, .com, and then you're looking for the big orange button that says Get Started Here. So I click on that and wait for the sign up to load. And the first thing it asks me is, what do you want your blog address can be? And you can sign up for just a username. That's good to know, just for future reference. But you want an actual blog address. And you have to be sure to pick something that hasn't already been taken. A lot of people like to use their names. Let me try professional writing. Nope, I can't have that one. Let me try professional writing eMedia. Nice green check. I'm good. I want to use the free address. I'll keep it. My username, that's a little bit long. Oh, I can be Prof eMedia. Great. It's only lowercase letters and numbers, so I do have to keep that in mind. I want to set a password. It's okay with my password. They match. And then I want to enter my email address. Notice it says over here, you can't activate your blog until you have entered a valid email address. So be sure to put that in. I'm going to be blogging in English. I could upgrade, but I can do everything I want to with the free account. So once I've loaded everything, I click on the button for Create Blog. So once I've received my activation email and click the nice little blue button, I should be sent to something like this. And it asks me to choose a starter theme. And you notice it says, don't worry, you can always switch to a different theme later. And WordPress has about 100 options. And so here's some I can choose from. Some of them cost money, some of them don't. I can show more themes and see what some more of my options are. I'm going to go with Origin. That sounds cool. And then notice I can either choose this theme if I like how it looks, or I can say, go back, I've changed my mind, I don't want this. You can always pick another theme at a later time. You can always swap it and then go back. Doesn't matter. So WordPress is really great because when you sign up, it gives you nice little arrows. It says, click on the W and you can go back to the home page. Here's how you can follow other blogs. Here's how you can get support if you need it. Here's how I can upgrade if I want to pay for something. But for the purposes of my class, I really just want to figure out how to do a post right now. And that's over here in the upper right-hand corner where it says New Post. So I can enter a title, I can insert a photo, I can insert a link as soon as I enter some text. I'll put cool link here. Then I can highlight it, and then I have the option of using this chain, that's the link, and it'll say, where do you want to go? I'm going to go to the Prairie View main page, and I'm going to open my link in a new window. There's my cool link. It works. And then I can publish my post. This menu is great if you know what you're doing. You've done your work in Microsoft Word or something else. You know everything's looking great. You have your title. Everything's beautiful. And you just want to go to publish. But if you're not so sure, say you're doing your blog entry in WordPress itself. You're composing as you go. It's really only a draft. You're not sure that you want to publish it as is. I don't recommend that you use this option. So where should I go if I'm working on a draft directly in this system? I want to navigate over to myself. Remember, I'm Prof eMedia. And then I want to scroll down here because I want access to my dashboard, which is sort of like my home page. And here it tells me this is where I can write new posts, I can control settings. Here's an additional video I can watch. I can change my theme if I want to. And the great thing about it is here when I go to posts and I say I want to add a new one, I get more options. It's a little bit bigger screen to type into. I have the option of saving my draft to come back to it for later. I can preview it to see how is it going to look to my own audience, or I can publish it. Everything works the same as in the other posting area. I have to type something in order to be able to insert a link. I can upload or insert a photo or a video or other media by clicking on this little camera music note icon. And it'll ask me to drag and drop files from my computer. I can insert from a URL. This is always a little bit risky because things move on the internet, but something that you found in a Flickr photo stream or in Wikimedia Commons should be relatively stable, and you can decide, do I want it on the left, do I want it in the center, and these are things you can always go back and change and play with later on. Just remember that you do need a copyright-free image and a link in every single one of your blog entries, and you're shooting for 150 to 250 words. This is your chance to show off how well you write, how well you can develop an idea. In Twitter, you got 140 characters. Basically, you're sharing a sentence. These days, no matter what field you're going into, education, law, maybe you're thinking, you know what, I just want to work at a bank. You're going to be writing. Whether you believe it now or not, it's true. Another nice thing you can do from this screen is, say you have a lot of time on your hands and you've knocked out 2 blog entries, but you want to make sure you get 2 different weeks worth of credit for them. WordPress allows you to edit when you publish something. The default is immediately. As soon as I hit this blue button, my blog entry is live for the entire world to see. But if I want to delay it, I can set a different month, a different year if I want to. And I'm going to say, you know what, I don't want to publish this until the 21st. Okay. And notice now it has changed from publish to schedule. Once everything is how I like it to be, I'm going to go ahead and put in a quick dummy post. I'm going to call it dummy post. Yay! I'm going to schedule it. It'll tell me, success, you've done this. If I go back over here and click on all posts, this will show me everything. I can go back and edit. I can trash it if I don't like it anymore. There is a default entry as soon as you set up WordPress. It basically says, hello world, I've set up a blog. You can either edit it. I like to trash it because I don't need it. And then it's gone. You can change your settings down here at the bottom. Now, what might you want to change settings for? There's a whole bunch of options here, but I want to draw your attention to the first one, which is general. So as we wait for this to load, I can change my site title. I can change my tagline. I'm going to call it blog for a college class. Time zone. I need to set my time zone so I'm getting proper credit for my blog, for doing things on time. So I want to find a city that's in the correct time zone. Right now, do I want Asia? No. Here we go. Now we're getting to some North America. Now I do need to know what time zone I'm in. I'm going to go ahead and use Indiana because I know it's in Central Time. I can change how my date and time are formatted, and I'm going to go ahead and save my changes. This should get me set up appropriately so I'm in the right time zone and getting credit. General settings is also where I can upload a little image. So instead of being just sort of a bland little head and shoulders, I can upload a file. I can upload a picture of myself, a building at Prairie View, my adorable puppy, whatever I want to use. And this will be attached to any comments that I use on a WordPress blog as well. So hopefully this will get you started on your 3043 project. As always, if you have any questions, please contact me and I'll help you work through things.